Hey guys, I have a new original bracelet for you. This is called the mini cord bracelet. It is kind of a 4-pin fishtail just surrounded by 2 normal fishtails. So here it is, the mini cord bracelet. To make this bracelet you will need a monster tail, your hook, a C-clip, and your rubber bands. So, to start out, take your monster tail and use a color that is completely irrelevant to the bracelet you're making. I'm using pink, and create an 8 here, and the same on the other side. And now you're going to create 4 8s around this diamond shaped area thing. So 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and finally here. So now you are going to begin your repeating sequence. So first, take your center color and lay it across these 4 pegs, like so. And next, take your first outside color. You're just going to take 1 band and stretch it from the far left pin to the far right pin and make an 8 with that. And now take your hook and pull each side down onto this pin like so. And that is your repeating sequence. So you're going to do that again. Take your center color, lay it across those 4 pins. Now take your next outer color, stretch it across those 2 with an 8 in the middle. Put those ends over these pegs as well, and now you're going to start actually looping the bands. So you are just going to take the bottom layer of bands, pull it up and over on each peg, and on this peg you're going to have 2. Just take both of those, pull them up and over, and you're going to have 2 on these as well. Just take both of those over those pegs. So from here on out it gets pretty repetitive, but you're just going to keep on going with your center color. Grab your next outer color, make an 8, and you are going to make this 8 every single time that you do this sequence. Pull it over these. And now you're just going to pull up the lowermost band on each peg. Alright, I'm going to show this to you one more time. So take your center color, place it on these 4 pegs, take your next outer color, make an 8 across the 2 outer pegs, Pull down your bands and bring up bottom band on each peg. So this is what you will continue to do over and over until your bracelet is the desired length. I'll be back in a little bit to show you how to clip it. So after a little while, your bracelet will grow out downwards, and this is the fun part. You get to pull it tight, and your bracelet begins to form. So now that my bracelet is the desired length, we are going to clip it, and the way you do that is take your hook, and we are going to bring up every band on each pin so you only have one band left on each pin. So go all the way around. And next, we are going to bring in some of these bands here. So first, these two outside pegs, you're going to stick your hook in and bring them over to here. And here. And now these bands up here, you're going to take them onto the center pin, like so. And now you're going to actually take both of these and put them on the center pin. And be very careful, you don't want to drop any of these. And same for these two. Alright, so now you're going to take your next outside color and you're going to make a cap band, and you're going to spread that across these two pins. Now you're going to bring up all of these bands over this red band and make sure that that red band stays on the pin. You do not want it to slip off. And same thing on this side. This one's a bit easier, just take those bands and pull them over like so. And now if you need your bracelet a little bit longer, you could continue to place cap bands and bring up the bottom band just to make it a little bit longer, but mine is already the length that I need it. So take this band and bring it down like so. And now you're going to grab your clip, go in here and grab those 4 bands and take it off the loom. Now, this is the tricky part. We are going to put this back on the loom so we can clip it, and it helps to spy out what you're trying to look for first. So, first of all, these, you should see black and a gray here, 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 and here. That's the 4 ends that will go on each of the 4 pins. And then it's a little bit harder to spot the outer colors, but here is a red and a pink right there, real small, right there. And then same thing on the other side, and the other ends are right here that you're going to be putting on to the loom. So on this side, they are right here. See? Right there. So, first, we're going to put on these black and gray bands. So, take your hook, and grab those two. And put them on your loom. Same with the next two. This part is a bit difficult. And then your next ones. And then there. And actually, I grabbed the wrong ones up here. You're actually going to grab the ones down here, kind of tucked away. May be difficult to see them at first, but I promise they're there. And you want to make sure that you got the correct ones on top. And you also want to make sure that you've got them on the right pins in the right configuration. And I believe that I've got it on a little bit crooked, so I'm going to move this out of the way so I can bring this over. And this here, and this here. And it is not terribly important that you have them on the right pegs, just so long as you know which one is supposed to be on top. And now, gonna go ahead and try and find those outside ones. Let's see, I think I see them in there. Let's see, I'll start with the easy ones. There we go. And now you should find the other ones. They should be right here. Just like that. And now, same thing on the other side. Let's see. And if you get one of those holding pink bands, you can just go in and grab those last two. And I believe I got them. It's twisted. And again, it is not terribly important that you have them on the right pegs, just so long as you know which ones should be on top. And in my case, I did the red first, so they should be on top. And now what you're going to do is take the bottom ones and bring them over. Even if they look a little twisted and weird like, go ahead and pull them on over. Your bracelet will not fall apart. And at this point, you can actually grab some scissors or just strong fingers and cut out these pink bands that we're holding on. Just make sure that you do not cut anything that is not one of your original figure-eighted bands, because you do not want to accidentally cut something that you are not supposed to cut. That would be very unfortunate. Let's see, I believe that I've almost got them all. Let's see. And if you don't get them all the little pieces, you can get them out later. So, now we are just going to do exactly what we did to the other ones. Take your outer bands, move them to the middle. Take your bands here and move them over. Take these bands, and there's one of my pink bands. And bring these over. And then grab one of your outer colors, cap it, place it across those two pegs, like that, and now bring over all the bands on each pin. Let's see now. Just bring this part over and bring across your other end. And clip those four ends. And I did it again. You're actually gonna not want to do that because you will have your bracelet stuck on the monster tail. So hold this down and push this bracelet through, and now you can bring it around and clip it and take it off the loom, and your bracelet is not stuck inside of your monster tail. That is a little bit tricky, but there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Like this video, tell your friends. Thanks for watching.